Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
How we doing?
Good. How are you?
Hey, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us today. We're going to be doing a special episode here at Studio House AZ, which is in downtown Phoenix. It's a great spot to basically you can rent out the space. You can do photo shoots or this.
Podcasts. Primarily photo shoots, I feel.
Yeah, primarily for photo shoots. We just were obsessed with this room. And we were like,
stunning.
Yeah. So we're doing a little special episode with Superlatives today because we started listening to the Drama Queens OTH podcast. It started out with Hillary,
Joy.
Sophia, and Joy
Yeah.
together. Now it's kind of ventured, and like Robert Buckley is on there now, and Hillary's not really a part of it as much, but that makes sense because she wasn't in the later seasons. But
I was excited. She said she was going to stay for the whole thing and like watch it as a new viewer. And then she left after her season, which I get, makes sense. Like she wasn't on the show and maybe she doesn't want to relive all of that. So
low key though, I heard that her and Joy have issues.
I hear that too.
So
but I've also seen interviews with Joy where she's like, nope, I've got nothing but love for her.
Yeah. So
but also they're in Paris right now and Hillary's there, but Joy's not there. Joy also has a life and a daughter. Not that Hillary doesn't, but like maybe their schedules just didn't align.
Yeah.
It's her book tour. I don't know.
So we got this idea to kind of take a break from our recaps of the show because we did the first 4 seasons. You haven't seen episode 4 yet.
Did we do season 4?
Well, yeah, we did. Well, actually, they will see it by the time this is aired.
I don't remember talking about season 4.
Yeah, no, we did.
Season 4?
No, you're right. We did not talk about season 4. We got through season 3.
We were on episode 4.
Yes, we were on episode 4.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Okay.
I apologize. I confused her. So we ended with talking about season 3.
Yes.
And then we were like, this is a good time to like do a break because technically there's 9 seasons, right? So if we break it up into 3s, we'll kind of do like maybe some of these like little extra
some
episodes.
Insider information.
Yeah. So we got the idea with the Superlatives because the Drama Queens OTH podcast does Superlatives at the end of all of their episodes, and I love them.
Yes, they're all great.
Yeah. So I just looked up a couple of, options online and I sent them to Vanessa, and so we don't know what the other one chose. So we're going to find this out today. I'm excited. Do you want to start?
Sure. Okay. So first one is best couple. And so I did 2 because I started with one and then I was like, oh, but low-key, this is one. So my first choice, Jamie and Madison.
Oh, that's so precious.
He knew that he was upset, like their whole shoelace fiasco where they were like sharing the shoelace and like she took her shoelace off and he was really upset about it.
Okay.
I just think they were super cutie.
Okay.
And then my second backup is Sam and Jack.
Wow. Okay. Wow. You really dug deep. Okay. I went with main characters.
See, I was like, I'm not going to go with a main.
But because also a lot of them, I was like, Brooke.
I was like, I answer Brooke for everything.
I know. So, but I like those answers. These are really, really good. And I love Jack and Sam. They were so cute together. Okay. I went with Brooke and Julian.
I mean, solid choice.
Yeah, I really liked that. I think he actually saw through reading Lucas's book. He obviously got to see one side of her, but then when he met her, he fell in love with a totally different side of her, and he loved both sides of Brooke, everything about her. And I just think it was so sweet, like everything he would do for her. She was obviously scared at first to jump into that, to get her heart broken. But I just felt like when she finally opened up, I was like, this is your person. It's okay. Like, so yeah, I really felt like that. I thought you were going to low-key say Nayli. I thought you were going to go that route, but
obviously Nayli is like a solid answer. They're why I loved the show. I loved Nathan and Haley's relationship, but I was like, no, I'm going to try and do some unexpected stuff.
Yeah. There's going to be one that I think you're going to be like, ooh, okay. Like for me too, like just the same reaction I had with you. So I'll go first this time. So the second one we picked was most changed throughout the series. I feel like we're going to have the same answer on this one.
I don't know.
I went with Brooke on this one. I'm sorry. I had to.
I literally wrote Brooke, how is it not?
Yeah,
But I
I
do have a
mean,
backup.
my backup would be Nathan,
Sloan? Yeah.
but he did that, I feel like, so early on in the show that, like, I can't really say from beginning to end. I think we have to
Yes.
look at it from, like, a series whole.
Their whole character arc.
Beginning to end, I feel like Brooke had the most changed the most. But I'm interested to see who would be your backup.
So, yes, I did write Brooke, but then I said Quentin. R.I.P.
Another one that tugs at the heartstrings.
Mhm.
That is so true. I
He
think for
came in hot like Nathan, just really salty and sassy, but then, like, had a change of heart and worked with Hales on the book,
yep, got
and
Nathan back
got
into his
Nathan and worked with
career.
him, loved Jamie from the very
Oh,
beginning, and then
yes.
you find out he also has a little brother and is just trying to be a good role model. Like, I feel like his
Yeah,
whole arc was
that was
great.
good. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a good one.
All right. On to the next one. Most likely to break out into dance. I feel like we're gonna have the same answer on
I
this.
think so too.
Okay.
Should we say it at the same time?
Yeah, ready?
One,
One, two,
2, 3. Mouth.
how is it not?
I mean, granted, him and Payne even did like they did the dance scene together in the Halloween episode.
But we find out Mouth can dance in season 1
Yeah,
where he goes and scouts
with the
for
cheer.
Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're
So
like,
there's that time, and
can
then like
can Mouth replace Tudor Girl?
he did like the karaoke in
Yep.
season 2 when they
Yep.
had the dare night. I mean,
Yes.
it's just, and he's just so fun and lovable. Like he just has a good time. So yeah, I knew we were gonna have the same answer too. Um, okay, next is most likely to live in their hometown forever. I said Dan. Because he literally did. I mean, he left for a little bit when he had like when he got out of prison, him and Rachel got together and they, were on the road. He was doing those weird episodes or whatever. But at the end of the day, he started his life in Tree Hill. He ended his life in Tree Hill.
That's a good one.
And even if he didn't have that adventure, just he was that kid, that guy that just is stuck in your hometown and just never leaves. Like just doesn't he can't get away from his glory days
Yes.
because he was just stuck in the past.
So
So
not my answer, but why wouldn't Whitey be a good one?
yes. Yes,
He
White
never
would
left
be a good
either.
one too. Yeah. Yeah.
Because even when Dan came back in the later seasons to see Whitey, he was still at his no, I guess he was in a ranch.
Yes.
I guess maybe he
However, I feel like had Whitey lived a different path if Camilla still lived, I feel like he may have retired sooner. I
but
feel like
still they wouldn't have left.
well, maybe not. Maybe they would have traveled. I mean, I don't because remember he didn't go and live out on the ranch. He wasn't technically in Tree Hill
That's what
anymore.
I was saying. I was like, oh no, Dan didn't see him at his house. He saw him at
Yeah.
his ranch.
So yeah, no, but still a good. I mean, good. He lived majority of his life obviously there, so that's still a good choice, for sure.
So my answer was skills.
For
I
the
technically have 2.
for the hometown.
Yes, I did
Okay.
skills. I know he did his like stint in LA, but he came back. They all returned home. But then I said Bevan or Junk because I don't think Bevan or Junk ever left. When you come back and you see Bevan, she's working at the Macy's in Tree Hill,
Yeah.
and I think Junk has just always been there.
Yeah. Junk and Furry.
Yeah,
If we're really, and then and then Bevan married Tim.
yeah.
So Tim too. So I mean, that's the thing when you live in a small town though. So realistically, I always said this to my parents. I'm like, thank you so much for moving us across the country at the time of my life when they did, because I feel like had my sister and I finished out high school living in Jersey, not that it's a small town like where we were, but it's like well, I mean, I guess it kind of is when you go back, like I run into people and I'm like, I'm with so and so and I married so, and I'm like, so you're basically saying like I would have probably lived here and got married to someone I went to like grade school with. You know what I mean? Like, so again, I'm not married now, but I'm okay with not being married. It's like, I'm just in a different phase of my life. But I just felt like if I had done that, I would have been pigeonholed and stuck and not the
See,
person
I
I
feel
am
like even
today.
if you I've agreed, but I also feel like you travel a lot now too. You would probably travel even more just to be out of the
Mm,
town.
that's true.
I could see that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like moving to Arizona kind of really opened up my eyes and just, to something else, something different. So, yeah. Okay, next. Oh, well, I said the last one first, so you can go next.
Okay, most likely to lead a rebellion. So I will say, I
Hmm,
was going to say Haley,
okay.
but I don't think she would actually have it in her. She's sassy and she's salty and she's defensive, but
I
who
think
would
she would
be?
join the cause.
I think she would join the cause. I don't think she would lead the cause. Sam would lead the cause.
Ooh. Again, I was not thinking minor characters. I did for a few of the options, but
Yeah.
not for all of them. And um, but yeah, you can elaborate on that if you wanted to before I
Oh no, I
give an
just think
answer.
it's
Oh,
Sam.
okay.
Like she just let
Um,
the teacher walk out. She did the
mine would I went with pain on that one.
really
Yeah. Just because
Hillary Burton maybe, but Peyton.
yeah, because she did have those moments of like when she stood up for Anna and she wrote it on
That
her.
is
I'm just
true.
saying she had moments where like
That's a good point.
and within her art, I think she just didn't know how to voice it or how to start it. But I
That's a good
feel
point.
like when she got to a certain point, she knew what she wanted to execute or say. But like, I don't know. Maybe it's just okay. Maybe you're right. Maybe not lead it, but she would definitely be a part of it. But I don't know. She did
I
have those moments
She
where
did
she
have those
stood out.
moments.
So I don't know. That's where I kind of went with that one. But I like the Sam answer.
I now thinking about it, I like the Hillary Burton answer as well.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Peyton answer.
Next, I think you're gonna like my next one. Most likely to win a Nobel Peace Prize. I went with Jamie.
Cutie.
Yes, because I feel like the wisdom that that kid had as a
As a
child,
child.
and just the creativity and the things he would say, or the feelings that he would express, or just things that like philosophically that he would say to adults. And I'm like, why are you like again? He had it written for him, but I'm just saying like if that were to be true of his character and it was a real life person, I feel like he would grow up to do something big with his life. I feel like.
I like that.
Yeah,
I said Q.
my foot just went up.
Oh no. I said Q, but I like the Jamie answer.
I like the Q answer though too. I like that.
Yeah. I just feel like he would just fall in love with something or like want to try and fix something that he would like dedicate his life to. Like he
Yeah.
poured so much into Nathan.
Hmm. No, I like that. That makes sense.
That's why I did Q. All right. Best shoulder to cry on. I said Owen.
Oh,
Because he listened to Brooke. He listened to Millie. I just feel like he was a good he tried to help Peyton.
yeah. No, that's actually a good answer. I think some of my answers are so like early people that like I just didn't go into those later seasons yet.
It's okay.
I mean, you all know who my favorite is. I went with Jake.
Ooh, that is a good one. Jake gets a good
I
shoulder.
went with Jake. Just because I think he also like he had to grow up and become a father like so soon at a young age, and he had a little girl, looking up to him, and so I just feel like he had that presence about him, especially when he was with Peyton, and he made her feel safe. So I went with Jake Jakowski.
Jake Chelsea. Oh, I did mine, so you're the next one.
Oh, okay. Big, biggest drama king or queen. So I put that together because I was like, we could just pick one, or I don't know if you picked a
I only
king and a
picked
queen.
one.
I only picked one. I'm going with Lucas Scott on this one.
Ooh.
Again,
Choice.
I know he's a main character. He has his pros, but like the cons were just. I'm
He
like,
was very dramatic.
yes, it's just too much. Like, get over it. It's fine. Like, okay, you had daddy issues. He abandoned you. Move on.
Move on.
Move on.
I think you will be surprised. Mine are definitely later seasons. Chase.
Oh,
My goodness. My man.
no, he was. He definitely was. He definitely was. Especially later on. He definitely was. You know who we
His
didn't?
whole thing was don't lie to me, which, okay, I can say I don't think I've ever lied to my spouse, but like, bro, with Brooke, with like, oh, I just can't get over the skeletons in your closet. Get out of here. Dating Brooke Davis, and this is what you're upset about? Get out of here.
Yeah.
He was a lot. And then same thing with like the Air Force thing, and then Chuck. And it just was like,
Well, and then he was with Chris Keller's girl. Like he was,
yeah.
So
Yes,
I mean,
just dramatic, just drawn.
Yeah. I mean, we can say Chris Keller is a drama king, but for different reasons. He's more like a diva king, I
He's
guess.
a diva king. I wouldn't think he's a drama queen.
Yeah, but he did bring the drama.
He did.
He brought the drama. He just wasn't dramatic about it.
Yes.
Just brought on the drama. So All right. I guess you're up next.
Oh, me again.
Yeah, because
Most
I did the drama king queen
you
first.
said you did do Lucas first. So most inspiring. Again, I went with Q. I was gonna try and go back and like change some of these, but
You really
I
love
love
Q.
Q.
No, Q. I mean, Q's a great answer, and it's what's crazy is that he has such a short amount of time on the
But
show.
such a huge
Yeah,
impact.
yeah. To the point where I was like, "Why did we?" I mean, I get it. I mean, but then I didn't get it at the same time. I'm like, why did
We
we
didn't
have
talk
to?
about that in the podcast. Like, why didn't we keep him longer? Like,
Yeah.
what was the
Well,
situation?
we'll get to that when we get to that season. But yeah, I feel like we could have used some more Q a little bit longer. I think.
I agree.
Um, my most inspiring was I gave two answers. I put Brooke and Nathan.
I could see it.
I mean, obviously we know the reasons. I talk about it every single time. But yeah, those are my answers.
I like it. I like it.
So okay, most quotable. Wow, I forgot I went with it. Okay, I went with Lucas again on this one.
Did you only go with Lucas because he says the quotes all the
Yes,
time?
I did.
Okay.
I mean, mine is a very basic, generic reason. But I mean, those quotes in the show, I mean, make the show. So I'm just like,
The voiceover.
yeah, the voiceovers. I know some other characters got to say a few. So if we're going from that standpoint of like just the descriptions of the shows and just the emotion it brought to it, I'm going to go with him. I'll think of an honorable mention if I'm just thinking most quotable. You go next.
Okay. My most quotable was Whitey Durham.
Ooh, yes.
He just had some really good ones.
Yes.
So good. I was gonna go with Keith, but I felt like he didn't have enough.
Mm.
He had some good ones, but I don't think overall he had some good
No,
ones.
Whitey's a good answer.
Whitey was wise. He had some really great quotes. Peyton, Lucas, Nathan, Haley, even like he just had.
All right, I'm going with her answer. I like Whitey. I like it.
Yes. All right. Me?
Yep.
Best person to be stranded on an island with. I didn't answer this question.
Oh, you did it?
I didn't because I couldn't think of one.
I have one.
Okay.
I'm going with skills.
Solid choice.
I'm going with skills because one, he's going to still have an iPod to last for a little bit because we're in the 2000s. So
True.
where he's going to have that iPod just for a little bit of more sanity of music until it dies out. That's one. Two, he's going to always bring you a good time and laughter. Like he'll make it a good time no matter what. And he'll like take your mind off of it. So that's why I went with skills. So yeah.
Oh yeah. I was like, best person to be stranded on an island. Like I could pick so many that I just couldn't.
I think it's for
narrow it
different
down.
reasons too. Like, you know what I mean? Like I think we would pick different characters for different reasons. Like all of them would be great to
bring
me.
something.
Would bring something to the table, which is why they all work as a unit. But
I have an answer.
okay.
Julian, because he was always prepared. Remember, he bought that like whole Eddie Bauer like catalog to go camping. Like that's who I would be stranded on an island.
Yes, because he would just have it on him, like just randomly.
Yes, I have this first aid kit in my pocket.
I
always
so
carry
right.
it. So Julian seems like a good answer for that one.
I
On
like
the
that.
fly.
I like that one. Oh, well, you read that one but you didn't have an answer. So next one would be future Marvel hero.
I feel like I'm gonna surprise you with my answer.
Oh, okay. I said Nathan. I mean, what?
Solid choice.
I mean, he should already be in a Marvel movie. So just saying.
True. I said Logan. Clay's son. He would make the cutest little Marvel superhero.
He's so precious.
I love him. He's so cute.
I like it.
I did pitch to Ryan Logan for a boy's name for our son, and he was like, no.
Because he probably thought of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was thinking of that cutie little.
Yeah, I get it.
So. All right. Best advice giver. I said Keith.
I said Keith.
Oh.
I knew we were going to say the same one on this one. Because he did.
He gave Jimmy good advice. He gave Lucas solid advice. Even when Lucas came home with a tattoo and he was like, bro, think about what you're doing.
Yeah. Ooh, to go back to living in your small town.
Yeah.
Keith also never leaving. I mean, honestly, they all would never leave the small town.
Keith only left because of Jules. So I feel like if
he left because he was depressed and he needed to escape.
I guess he also left from season 1 to 2, like to take the teaching job. Like,
yeah, but that lasted like 48 hours.
Yeah. That's a best advice giver. Keith
Oh,
for sure. He also tried to help Nathan too when he was
yep,
trying to leave basketball.
yeah.
So
He
it's a
always
win.
was giving everybody advice. So I like it. Whitey could be an honorable mention on that one too. I think he gave
Yeah.
some good advice. Like I really liked the moments with Whitey, like now that I'm thinking about it, when he talked to Peyton when she was going through that whole thing with her mom. Like he was the basketball coach. Like the fact that he took time to like talk to one of the cheerleaders,
Yeah.
I thought was really sweet. So um okay, next would be I think you're gonna like my answer. You're gonna be like, really? Most likely to be a secret genius. I'm going with Bevan.
I did too.
What is so
Bevan.
I mean, she even
She
kind of
had
said it.
that set. She had that episode in season
Where
4.
she goes, "Did you guys ever think maybe like I just let you guys
Think that I was the dumb one.
because you guys need to have the spotlight?" And like I totally was like, "Oh my God, she's right." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because like they all have their drama. Like she didn't have drama, so she's just like, "Yeah, whatever. I'll just be the fun flighty one."
Honorable mention then would also be Tim, because even in season 5 when he comes back and he gets like real deep and emotional delivering
Yeah,
the pizza, you were like, oh, maybe
yeah.
not
And
as dumb.
and he takes the thing off the door, and they're like,
What
"You
did
could have
you?
done that the whole time." Yeah. So
Yeah. Bevan and Tim.
yeah. Um.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Most likely to survive the Hunger Games. I like started with an answer and then I like these people, these people, these people, these people. So my first one was whoever the blonde girl was at the end of the season who owned the cafe across the street, who
Oh,
was Chris Kelly.
Tara.
Tara.
I want to say Tara is her name. Am I wrong on that?
I don't know.
I want to say Tara.
How big of fans are we? I started with her and I was like, you know what? Actually, Xavier,
Uh,
Jack's brother, would 100% survive Hunger Games. 'Cause
okay,
he's
so
ruthless
yes.
and mean. And then,
So you're looking at it from that point of view, but he's also one-sided. You know what I mean? Like
oh
one
yeah,
track mind,
one track mind.
meaning like he
I just
could
feel like
get
he would
gone
kill everybody and then be done.
if he got through, because that's a lot to get through.
That is a lot to get through. And then last, Nanny Carey.
Okay, so you went that route. You went like the aggressive.
They're
So
gonna be
I
out
went
the win.
more like a PETA type of character. Like
Okay.
I kind of went that route where they would like kind of be smart and willing to like, kind of maneuver their way out. Like same with Katniss, like figuring out the berries.
Play the
Like,
game.
yeah. So I went with Mouth because I feel like he would be clever and smart enough to kind of make his way to the end. Maybe at the end it is now a
That
duel,
would
but
be
I feel
nice.
like he would evade some things and he's like small and he can climb and probably or whatever. I don't know. But I'm just
Good answer.
I went
I
with Mouth.
support Mouth.
Yeah. But I like where you went too. You went with like the aggressor side of it, which
I
is
had an
interesting.
honorable mention for that one too.
Okay.
Bozo the Clown.
Oh,
The way that he stepped to Dan. Bozo the Clown.
well, if we're going also, I mean, Dan would, I think, last pretty long too.
Yeah, I just thought Dan was obvious.
Yeah, Dan is an obvious answer. So I like that we both kind of went a little outside the box there. So yeah. All right. Most likely to be Instagram famous.
We might have the same answer for this.
Rachel.
I said Deb.
Oh, okay. I mean, either one. I mean,
Either
they're
one.
both very similar types. I get it. Yep.
All right. Moving right along.
Yeah.
Most likely to have their own meme. I said Victoria.
Oh, I said Julia.
Oh, nice.
So why Victoria?
I just think that she got caught with Alexander, like that 100% could have been a meme. Her going to jail could have been a meme.
Yeah.
Just her on the red carpet with Brooke and just being like a boss lady. Like she probably could have had a meme.
Yeah. For me, Julian, it was more like the comedic meme. So I'm thinking like, like the one where he's like, wasn't he in like some sort of like funny Halloween costume
His
or
mom
something?
made him dress up as a
Yeah,
bunny.
like just like moments like that. I just felt like he was so goofy at times. So like I just felt like he definitely is like a walking.
Oh,
meme.
he wasn't a bunny. That was Chandler. He was the
Yeah.
Dalmatian.
Yes, the Dalmatian. Yes. But then there was like another moment. Oh, with like the high five moment where like he couldn't high five, and I was like, oh. Okay. Most likely to break a world record. I went with Fergie and Junk.
I could see that. I like that.
Just because they had so much time on their hands because they were just never doing anything, but they're always together. I'm like, these two would just be cooking up some weird like things like, oh, let's see how long we could do this for. So I
Yeah.
just feel like they would end up like breaking like a stupid world record, but they would break it. I feel like.
I said Millie.
Ooh.
I could like low key see her of like, I took the world's longest steps, or
Yeah. She also did come up with that list for Brooke. Like,
yeah.
what are
Well,
all
okay,
so like
that's-
the fact that like her mind went there, like I could totally see that. So yeah, I like it.
All right. Dynamic duo. I have two.
Ooh, let's see her.
Deb and Karen
Love.
or Alex and Millie.
Love. I went males.
Ooh, okay.
I went with Julian and Jamie.
Yeah, they're cutie.
They were so cute together. And like they became friends and like, you know, there was no like familial ties there. But and like Jamie met him later in his life. Like obviously all the other friends and characters were right in Jamie's life from the start, but Julian kind of came in a little bit later and just they gravitated towards each other. And I thought it was a very nice bond they had. I thought it's super cute.
Like,
I like your answers though too. Okay, we're here.
we're here.
The last one. Best all around. I feel like we're gonna say the same thing. Or maybe not.
I don't know.
Okay. Then maybe not. I thought we were gonna have the
I mean,
same
we're
one.
probably gonna have the same answer.
Okay. Should we say it? Let's say hi. 1, 2, 3. Brooke.
I said Brooke,
Yeah.
but then I did do a search. I used ChatGPT and I gave it some parameters. I was like, based on this, like, who's the most unlikely character? Who's the most, well, all around? And so ChatGPT actually came out with skills because he's
Oh.
always consistent. He's always there.
Yeah.
He's there for his friends.
I like
And
that.
has a good story arc. And I didn't disagree with that. Skills felt obvious. And so then honorable mention then would be Nathan.
I love it. But yeah, I mean Brooke for me. I mean, I'm always gonna say Brooke. I love Brooke.
I'm also just
So-
so mad that people are like, you can't choose Brooke. She hasn't been there the whole time. She literally wasn't in one episode out of 9 seasons.
No, I agree.
So
And just again, just the whole character arc that she had. I mean, how can you not say that she's the best all around? But I guess like they're probably taking into consideration of like all of her flaws and her
but that's what makes her the best all around.
yeah, because she grew out of that.
Yeah.
And she changed for the better. So
She even had flaws later on in the later seasons, but also I just feel like the show started to be about Whitey or about the two brothers, but then all of a sudden this side character, what Peyton was the main character, Brooke was the side character, then all of a sudden transitioned into everything revolves around what's going on with Brooke.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, you're totally right. So
Brooke Davis.
yep, we
love
love you. All right. Well, that's our special episode
Superlatives.
for
Thanks for
today.
joining us.
And we'll see you guys next time. So
Bye, friends.
bye.